Well, hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 ways to go from a C to a C minor chord. And the thought behind this is that you can use this in other applications. So basically, I'm showing you how to go from if we're in the number system, we're going from a 1 to a 1 minor. Now you could play this, obviously, when you learn these positions, you can play it over any kind of a chord. A lot of times in pretty common chord progression, if you're in the key of C, you go from a C, F, F minor, G, C. So we would go like from C would be the 1, F would be the 4, F minor would be the 4 minor, G would be the 5, back to the C. Now what we need to learn then is how we can find the minor chords based off of whatever chord we're in. If I could do the same thing out of D or B flat or E flat, that doesn't matter. Once I learn this position, in other words, if I'm in C, I'm using that as a reference. So the first one, we'll get started. And again, this video is dealing with going from a major chord to a minor. The example just happens to be in the key of C. And I'm going to show you 10 ways to do that. Okay, the first way, we're in the key of C, so let's go to our 8th fret. We're going to use a real common grip, and I call it a grip. You're simply the grouping that we're using. It'll be 5, 6, and 8, and that's pretty easy to play. So let's play 5, 6, and 8 at our 8th fret, no pedals, no knee levers. Now let's go to our 11th fret, same group, 5, 6, and 8, and let's press our A pedal, or the pedal that raises string 5. So that was C to C minor. Okay, now you can phrase that as a slide. And when I got to the 11th fret, I pressed that A pedal as soon as I got there to give it that slur. You hear how that pedal comes in? Okay, that's the first one. The next one's real easy. We're going to go back to our 8th fret. That one was 3 above. In other words, I went from the 8 to 11. This one's going to be 2 below. And again, you're trying to learn these positions. So if I was in D, this next lick that I'm going to show you would be 2 below the D. But as a reference, again, we're in C. So let's go back to our 8th fret, play 5, 6, and 8 again. That's C major. All right, let's go back 2 frets to our B flat fret, or our 6th fret. Press A and B pedals and pick 7, 6, 5. 7, 6, 5. That's C minor. And you can do the same thing here. I slurred that A pedal when I got to that 6th fret. B pedal was already down, slurred into A. C, C minor. Okay, now let's look at this kind of the same concept, but we're going to use our B and C pedals. Now our C pedal raises 4 and 5 a whole tone. We're going to go back to the 8th fret, which is C major, play 4, 5, and 6. Go down 2 frets, back to that 6th fret, and we're going to press our B and C pedals down. That's a C minor right there at your 6th fret would be in C down. Okay, let's look at the next one. Go to your 3rd fret, press A and B pedals down. So 3rd fret with our pedals down is a C chord. We're going to play 5, 6, and 8 at our 3rd fret with A and B down. We're going to slide up 1 fret, go to your 4th fret, and lower that 8th string with your knee lever, E flat knee lever. That's a C minor. C chord, 3rd fret, 5, 6, and 8, A and B pedals. 4th fret, no pedals, just your E flat knee lever, same group, 5, 6, and 8. That's a C minor. Okay, now let's look at another one. Let's go to our 11th fret. And again, we're kind of hanging on that same group, 5, 6, and 8 with our A pedal and our E to F knee lever. Okay, now to go to C minor, all you have to do is release the knee lever. And I just work that knee lever in, released it. That's C minor. Okay, so 11th fret, 5, 6, and 8, A pedal, F knee lever. That's C major. Release the knee lever. Hold that A pedal still down, that's C minor. Okay, now let's look at another one. We'll go ahead and start here at the 11th fret, 5, 6, and 8, A pedal, F knee lever. That's C major. Now let's look at maybe a new one for you to know. Go to your 13th fret, play 9, 7, 5. No pedals, no knee levers. That's a C minor. Okay, again, 5, 6, and 8, 11th fret, A and F knee lever, C major. Go to your 13th fret, 9, 7, 5, no pedals, no knee lever. That's a C minor. Okay, while we're here, let's learn another one. Let's lower our 8th string and play 8, 7, 5. So we lowered 8th string with our E flat knee lever. Okay, that's a C major. Now let's go to that grouping we just had a while ago, that 9, 7, 5. That's C minor. That's how that one would sound. Okay, let's look at another one. Let's go back to our 8th fret, our C chord at our 8th fret, no pedals, no knee levers. 5, 6, and 8. We're going to slide that from C at the 8th fret, no pedals, no knee levers. We're going to go to our 4th fret, lower that 8th string, same group, 5, 6, and 8, just the E flat knee lever. That would be a C minor at our 4th fret, and that would sound like this. Okay, now let me show you maybe another one, maybe might be new to you. It's not real common. You can go to your 1st fret and play 1, 2, and 5. That's a C chord. Okay, now to get the C minor, if you lower that 2nd string a half fret, 1/2 tone, that's a C minor. So no pedals, no knee levers, 1st fret, 1, 2, 5. Same grouping, 1, 2, 5. Lower that 2nd string a half tone with your I call it the D knee lever. That's C minor right there. Okay, we're going to do one more. Let's go to our 3rd fret, 4, 5, 6 with A and B pedals down. That's a C major. Then go to your 6th fret, play 1, 5, 6 with A and B pedals down. That's a C minor. Alright, that's 10 ways that you can play, go from a C to a C minor, or 1 to 1 minor. And like I said, on these exercises I'm showing you here, these lessons, if you'll take maybe some tab paper if you have it, or paper, write these out and study them, maybe 1 or 2 a week. Try to get them down and work on them like that. What you'll find is some of these will lie better for you, or are easier for you. And then you'll, again, as I talk a lot of times, but you'll start learning your own styles, your own tastes. You'll learn the ones that you like. And that's how you'll learn your licks and start doing your own licks. Okay, and as always, I really do appreciate you subscribing and watching our channels. And if you like this, hit the like button. All right, this is Aaron. Thanks again.